Right, 6. The creature roars and lashes out with its bladed tentacles. You dodge back and barely managed to hit you. You lose 3 endurance points. You set off from the ground and charge it for a while, delivering a swift punch to its gut that almost makes it double over in pain.
Well, I
Oh.
hope it tips us for that delivery.
Okay, that was actually funny.
Right. Give me a roll a die.
9.
Right. You followed up with a swift uppercut that sends its teeth flying through the air. Like snow. Or rain. Or hail. Make your pick.
Or very sharp teeth.
And very long teeth.
Roll a die.
Yeah.
Anyway, 5.
Right. 5. The creature roars and swings its massive horn around, trying to gore you, and scratches your side for 2 points of damage. You in turn manage to kick it in the knee, possibly breaking its leg in the process, though the creature still remains upright. Curses undead nature. You lose 2 endurance points.
Yeah, 5 again.
Right. In that case, you dodge out of its way and get slashed with one of its tentacles for 2 damage, before you launch forward and deliver a swift punch to its sides that breaks several of its ribs. Roll a die again.
7.
Right. The creature launches out against you and tries to scratch you with its horn, but only manages to take off 1 point of endurance. Then you grab it by the horn, and using your almighty Heculean strength, you launch the creature over your shoulder and smack it into the ground like it was a hammer. This seems to finish it off.
Very fitting, somewhat.
It's hammer time.
Bonk.
And just for good measure, maybe a couple more times to make sure all the spine needs to be, crushed.
Yeah. The creature emits a piercing shriek and crumbles to the floor of the cave. The stench of its rotting body make you feel nauseous, but at least it's blocking the icy wind, which rips through the open cave mouth. After satisfying yourself that it was the only one of its kind in this cave, you settle down in a corner and take a well-deserved rest. Restore 3 endurance points. Now you get to sleep for once.
Okay, fine, let me see. 3 endurance points, that brings us up to 24. So yeah, we have had a few scrabbles, I have to say.
Yep. Several hours pass before the blizzard dies down sufficiently for you to be able to leave the cave and continue your lonely trek towards Sogon. You reach the end of the pass where, for the first time, you get a clear view of the Death Lord's dread city. Once, millennia ago, this city had been home of a brilliant civilization. Today, the stately crystal palaces and temples of Sogon are occupied by the lord and host of the evil dead. Onward you trek through knee-deep snow and jagged ice towards the towering walls of Sogon. The
Can
city's
you go to another place then? I kind of want to visit the Benevolent there.
They're not here.
Also, if I can ask a question, why the fuck is it that all these kingdoms eventually have to fall? Why can we not have the eternal crystal kingdom of enlightenment and actually not have it fall to some evil corrupt force?
Well, there's the Magi. They're still around. I mean, they got kicked to the curb at one point, but they're still around.
Okay, and I can feel sort of grateful for that, but still, too many good places and people get corrupted around here.
Yeah, and too many evil places gets blown the fuck up. It kind of balances out in the end, if you ask me. Do remember you kind of nuked the main capital of the evil Darklands that sat upon a firing lake of burning souls.
Oh yeah, that was some good
Sometimes.
time.
Yeah. The city is dominated by a spire of crystal which stabs the stormy sky, drawing lightning from the black clouds which swirls around its tip. From this needle-sharp point there radiates a crimson glow which sweeps the surrounding landscape. It is like a hellish lighthouse casting baleful crimson beams across a dead sea of ice. Gradually, as you come within the shadows of Sogon's outer wall, you see 2 places where you could gain entry to the city beyond. The first is near to the coast, through a breach in the south wall. The second is through the city's shattered west gate. Neither entrance appears to be guarded.
Second thing.
The west gate?
Yep.
What do the others of you say?
Whatever, show.
The west gate then.
Determinedly you battle your way through deepening snow and sleeting crosswinds to reach the remnants of Zogan's west gate. This once magnificent portal lies scattered in pieces around the open archway of a twin-towered barbican.
Well, then we can't get through it. It's broken. We will come back when they've fixed it.
As you approach the arc, you catch brief glimpses of the city's ruined buildings through the driving sleet. You also become aware of a noise, a low hum, reverberating beneath the howl of the wind. You pause briefly to listen and determine at once that this strange noise comes from the direction of the crystal spire. Verily, you press on towards the barbican, your eyes peeled all the while for guards. You're within a few yards of the archway when suddenly your Kai's sixth sense alerts you to danger. And what's so funny?
I think Ivanir gets them into a picture of our eyes being peeled as if almost they're sticking out of our sockets from sheer paranoia.
I'm kind of orange.
Ow! Ow! God, no!
He says,
I scream! Moments later, a dozen undead Drakarn warriors come looming out of the storm, marching two abreast towards the west gate arc. To avoid detection, you quickly sidestep into a shadowy portal at the base of the barbican wall. Here you discover a flight of stone steps which descends to a derelict chamber that once served as a guard room. You are making a cursory search of this derelict chamber when suddenly you hear something that makes you reach for your weapon. It is the grating rumble of stone on stone. From out of a secret panel in the wall to your right come 6 skeletal warriors, each one brandishing a rust-pitted sword. The leading two move to block the staircase, preventing you from making a speedy escape. The remaining 4 stalk towards you with evil intent, their eye sockets aglow with sorcerous green fire. You utter prayer to the gods here to watch over your soul as you get ready to engage the attacking skeletal warriors.
Yeah. I wish they could have wizardly pink fire in their eyes instead.
But that's not those uncounted for dead. They're all with the good dead.
Oh.
In any case, you're finding the action undead, and there's a note here that says that that for lore reasons you're probably unable to use your Summersword here. So that would leave you at 43, right?
Yep.
43, indeed.
Right.
Roll the die.
Roll the die.
8.
Right. Okay. You seize up your challenges and launch out with a vicious kick that shatters the skull of one. Another launches a counter-attack and gouges open a wound in your side. Not a particularly deep one, however, fortunately, so you only lose 1 endurance point.
That was rude.
5.
Right. Another comes forward and slashes out against you from your blind sides. This is a more serious wound that it cost you 4 endurance points. He lashes out with a vicious kick in retaliation. That shatters ribs.
Oh no, boys, violence solves absolutely nothing. Anyway, 1.
You are swiftly getting overwhelmed as the efficient undead warriors seize your gang up on you from all sides. You cannot possibly fend off these vicious blows at once. You lose 6 endurance points.
Okay. Let's see, what does that mean? That means that we have 17 health left.
Oh, right. 8.
Right. You manage to get out of the mist, sustaining a minor scrape as you dodge out of the surrounding warriors, and lash out with a vicious kick as you do so. You lose 1 endurance point.
7.
You follow up with a barrage of punches that leaves 1 undead warrior reeling, and you finish it off with a powerful blow that snaps its spine. But one of his comrades comes in from your blind side and slashes out towards you. You dodge to the best of your ability, but sustain 2 endurance damage in the process.
One again.
You're left reeling, and the undead warriors jump at this opportunity and gang up on you, beating you down as quickly as you can and hope to finish the combat. You lose 6 endurance points.
And now we have 8 left.
Exactly, 8.
Huh, funny.
Do you remember to add health points every time we make a decision, right?
Yeah, And still we are down to 8.
Huh.
Any case, you burst out from the mist and send one warrior flying through the air with a powerful punch. He smacks against walls and shatters into pieces. You lose 1 endurance point in the process, however, from the wounds.
I was broken today.
7.
Right. The warriors keep ganging up on you. Their numbers have lessened, but nonetheless they advance upon you. You punch one down and kick another so his head flies through a window. You lose 2 endurance points, however, from wounds.
Okay, I think we might sort of need that because do we not have that ability that...
Grants 20 life points. Yes, you recover 20 life points now.
Ta-da!
Roll the die.
9.
Funny. That's how much damage you do and how much life they have left. With one mighty roar, you launch out an all-out attack and send bony splinters flying through the air as you finally overwhelm your foes.
Jesus Christ. Am I the only one who just sees bones and shrapnel and all sorts of undead parts just flying hither and neither?
As the last skeletal warrior crumbles beneath your repeated blows, you step back and wipe the sweat of battle from your brow. A glance into the secret panel through which they merge reveals a narrow chamber beyond. Lying on the crystal slab floor, you see several items of equipment. A small sack, a stone bowl, a spyglass, an iron key, and a coil of oiled rope.
I think we should take the iron key.
They are backpack items.
Oh. But still, we might need a key. We're gonna... let me see.
That leaves you with 1 slot left if you want to take something.
Yeah. But what say you guys, we take the iron key then?
Sounds like a plan if I ever heard
Yeah,
one.
sure.
And that leaves you with 1 inventory space left if you want to take another item.
1 moment. I'm having some trouble because my computer is being, annoying. Okay, iron key. And then we need to add this. What else would you guys say we should need from here?
I don't know.
Well, what was that?
I think it was his chair creaking.
It sounded like a trumpet. Or like a horn for a bicycle.
Yeah.
We could also take a stone bowl. Then we would have something to eat those random meals we just pick up everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sort of getting the mental picture of, well...
You grab rat,
yeah.
stuff it in the bowl, eat it.
Or have something...
Now we're finally civilized!
Jeez.
Well, since it's a stone bowl, if it is the correct kind of stone, we could technically cook in it.
Yeah. But then again, who needs civilization when you have to survive because someone keeps making you go out on missions? Or quests, if you will. But yeah, let us see. The stone bowls, the coiled rope...
Yeah, you should really at some point you should really take the time to find this Nord and then kick him in the balls until he promises to stop being a shithead about this.
Nah, I would like that, but he'll probably go back on his word. So I say that the only solution is to kill the Lord of Darkness. And I know that we risk instability in the whole fight against good versus evil, but I don't fucking care. I want to rest in my tomb easily.
Maybe you could just hire a god of evil afterwards, but it's less of a dickhead about it.
Yeah, we'll hire Cobra as the new Lord of Evil.
Yay!
Oh god, oh god, oh god,
And
oh
then
god,
we'll stuff him in a cage in my mini zoo and feed him peanuts.
Okay, not so yay.
You need to be taken down a few notches in terms of your, well, ego, Cobra.
Oh, don't you like peanuts?
Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think... well, I like salted peanuts.